Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and well, wanted to show you guys off the new hyneria and hynerpeton figure I made. So anyways, taking a closer look at this, let me just get this off the table. Anyways, first looking at the hyneria, I basically based the design and colorations off of the one from Walking with Monsters. Give it orange eyes, kind of just gray with darker gray stripes, and the red fins. So yeah. Also, the mouth, I didn't give any articulation I was originally going to, but there just wasn't any room for it. But you can see that it's very, very far. You can stick your finger pretty much all the way down this thing's mouth. So, yeah. Anyways, next, we have the hynerpeton figure. Just a very small little figure. Also based the colorations and design kind of off the Walking with Monsters one. And also, just to reference this Walking with Monsters, I actually made this figure, the hyneria, able to swallow the hynerpeton completely. That's how small the hynerpeton figure is. Just spit it back out. But yeah, pretty much that's the action feature. These two figures will be available on my Etsy, actually, if you guys would like to pick them up. And yeah, anyways, now let me actually do the size comparison real fast. Let me just get my tape measurer. So, the hyneria figure measures in at about 8 inches long, and in height about, I'd say about 2.5, almost to the top of that fin. And then the hynerpeton figure measures in at just over 2 inches long, and in height is actually like 1/4 inch tall, very small figure. Now let me actually get some things to compare it to. Here's it next to a Mattel human figure. You can see that it sizes up pretty nicely. And also, it cannot swallow a full Mattel human figure, but you can actually kind of shove the legs down the throat a little bit. If you get them in like the right position, they kind of do fit down the throat, so you can swallow it at least partially. Next, here's it compared to a Jurassic World Velociraptor figure, which is actually a little bit longer than. So it's a pretty big figure. Next, here's it compared to a random Kepalespis figure I got from AliExpress, but yeah, quite a bit bigger than that. We also have a bootleg of the Collecte Coolasuchus, which actually, let me just move this into a better position. You can see are actually very similar in size. Got the little hynerpeton up there. Very similar in size. Here's it next to the Safari Limited Dunkleosteus, which is also quite a bit larger than, though you can kind of fit the hyneria in its mouth a little bit, I guess. But yeah, definitely the hyneria figure is way larger than the Dunkleosteus. Also, kind of just for fun, here's a Jurassic World Compy figure. It's actually very similar to the hyneria figure, hynerpeton figure in size. And you can also kind of fit this one in its mouth. Until if you really wanted to squeeze it in there, you could probably get it in there, but not going to do that. So yeah, I can pretty much swallow a whole entire Compy figure. One last thing I'd like to compare it to is my custom Helicoprion figure, which is quite a bit larger than the hyneria, but still kind of cool. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this figure. I think it came out pretty nice, and if you would like to purchase this guy, I have one available on my Etsy. So yeah, I'll put a link to that in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.